You are muted, Scott. Yeah, you're all over. We're going to mute you. We're going to get some feedback coming from you. All right. So, hey, what's going on, everyone? Muted Scott for the time being until he figures out technical difficulties. Of course, it worked fine 15 minutes before the show in the green room. But, hey, we're here. This is the AtGames. Oh, we're getting a lot of feedback. Not happening. Your mic or something like nothing. All right. Hey, it's the first of the year. It's a new year here, so we're ironing some things out. The unofficial AtGames Lobby Happy Hour pregame show. We're also the pregame show for Tech Buzz, pregame show for Super Game Room Dudes, pregame show for Nailbuster Pinup Show, because we're on before all of them. So Scott will be right back. We'll just shoot the breeze here for a little bit. What is going on, everybody? We got 20 people here on the first Friday of February, January the 7th. I had to look at my calendar. Can't believe it's already 7 days into January. As much as, the damn year is slow, it's fast at the same exact time. Let me give a quick shout out to some people out in the chat. Meatball Saucy, Rich Ladello, Shotgun Sean. You were a quiet guy today. Hope everything's well with you. Al's here, Jeff, Wayne, Vader time. It's Vader time. Dylan J, a.k.a. Pete, is here. Mr. I Arcade, Travis, Steven, Papa Brad, Mike Hawk, Majin, and Scott's here. Scott, are you there?
I think I'm here. Am I here?
Scott's here, everybody.
Right, Scott's here.
Starts at 6:18, not at 6:15. Console Fanboy just popped in. I just want to make sure I point out as many people as I can before.
DG Imagery. Yep.
Focus.
Yeah, it's weird, Mike.
Yeah, we were live. You were like, you messaged me.
No, it was before that.
I'm like, no way, I'm over here dancing.
If you look at the private chat, I'm saying I can't hear a thing. I'm like, what?
I was no issues here.
No idea. I think I went to pull up a window to show off some scores of maybe, I don't know, Al's World Tour, and all of a sudden everything just went haywire.
Dylan, you can't prove anything. You can't prove anything. What's going on, Scott? How's your day besides the past 5 minutes?
Oh, well, it's been awesome. It's been 6 inches of snow fell yesterday, and we're trapped with the kids because the daycare was closed. So it's been a blast. Wife is home, but she's feeling sick. So
that's what you said.
It has been a blast.
It's been a day. It's been a week and a day.
It has been.
Nice.
How about yourself? How you been?
It's been a crazy week. I can't believe today's Friday. I didn't know what was. I went to work Monday. Tuesday, I had like the sore throat thing. So I'm like, I'm going to work from home the rest of the day. Wednesday, I felt fine. Thursday, fine. Today, fine. I was like, all right, well, just here to work from home. I'm not a fan of working from home, but it wasn't terrible just getting up at 7:15, putting on some pants, walking 40 feet, 50 feet, whatever, and then plop your butt down here for a little bit. So it was nice.
Yeah, we took turns working from home. She took the morning shift, and I took the afternoon shift for a bit. So
it's cold here, though. It's cold. It was minus 18 when I walked in the door last night.
That was the wind chill, though.
With the wind chill. It was minus with it. And, of course, I wear shorts to bowling. So.
Yep. All right, bro. Well, let's go ahead and see what's going on here with last week's winners.
Let's do it.
I don't think I played too much last week, but let's see. Week 9. We got pinball leaderboards. Chris, is that Hiltz?
Yeah, it is now.
Okay. It is.
It is now.
Atchies or Akies 2001. JR Chows.
All right.
You guys are making this tough on me. You really are.
It's a new Legends ID. Everyone changed their name.
We have Jay and a bunch of numbers. Graham 2017. We got My Honey. Joe Crystal. Vinyl Junkie 001.
Whoa, did you say My Honey? Doesn't your
wife
watch?
Honey, yeah.
Doesn't your wife watch this show?
She does. Now check this out. We got a winner in 2 categories because we got Cry Swimmer, who also won in the arcade net. I wonder if they made a boo-boo here or not, or if this guy actually won twice in 1 week. Rafael El Plata, Sean Powers, Vince Carcione, Paul Boyce. Not bad, guys. Not bad. So let's see. That was a social media one on the bottom of those last 3.
Yeah, congrats to you.
Congrats, guys. All right. So it's hard to do the tickers and the.
Yeah, it's too many clicks.
Can't I just do it all at once?
Yeah, you're clicking.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's kick into the one that I play the most every week, and that is Taito Tuesdays.
Ooh,
First thing, if y'all recall, I think last week when the new firmware came out, I discovered on Friday morning or something that I lost several Taito games on my ALU.
you did.
For those who did not hear the resolve on that or the cause, it was because I had the Taito pinball packs installed on my ALU and my ALU Mini. So they were overriding the file names or the game names for the arcade versions. So if
Yeah.
you had Pinball Pack 1 on there, you couldn't see Space Invaders. So discovered that got to AtGames, and I think they fixed it this week. What was it, Wednesday? Is
Yeah,
when
that sounds good. There was an update for the packs.
yeah, so the 3 packs were updated. It was Wednesday because I was at work. So yeah, it was Wednesday morning. They released updates to the Tato 1, 2, 3 packs. And so now when you install or update those, your tables now will say Space Invaders, parentheses, pinball. Same thing with the other 7
Nice.
tables. So now that's fixed. So good to know.
Very cool.
And speaking of Tato Tuesdays, who won last week?
What did we play? Was this Bubble Bobble?
This was a little bubble bobble action. Yes, it was.
Oh, nice.
So let's see here. Vader on pinball. Nice job, Vader. Let's see. RB Wings 2. Who else do we see a lot of? See Hunter in the pinball areas. And
Yeah, he's always
arcade.
there. It's a given.
Vader still in arcade at number 9, but our man 47 come up with 1.8 million. Not bad, not bad, not
That's
bad.
crazy.
Yeah, so we got Gregory, R-Man 47, K-Man 1818, Bob Knox 66, Val Tordu 78. You all won a $20 gift certificate, otherwise known as 1 month of arcade net. So good job, everybody. All right, let's see. I think maybe kill the banner first, then you kill the brand, or you and I figure out how to do it at the same time.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? We're gonna keep rocking and rolling. We're new at this still.
All right, now let's see if I can figure out which screen to go to so I can look at these top 50s. Chrome tab, yeah, they
whatever
both
you go to, that's what we're going to.
exactly. I can't tell which one is which. That's
Yep.
nice.
We're going to the first one.
I'm going to the first one, and
All
the
right.
first one is arcade.
Nice.
All right, so top 50. Let's look down the list here, see who got in there. Where do you think you are, Mike?
51.
All right.
I'm 51. I'm just outside the top 50.
Jason snuck in at 14. Corrupt Neuron 16. Or Neuron, sorry. RB Wings 18. What other? Sacro, see him on a lot. Who else? KM Quick.
Hey, you're on
35 is where I landed.
How did that happen? That's a mistake.
So how did you land on 51 if we only had 39 players?
I don't know. I said I was 51. My score didn't qualify. Right. We need to see the scores on that page.
We really do.
Games. We need to see the scores on that page.
I'd love to. So let's take a look at pinball, which I don't think I actually made it onto the pinball one.
You must have been 51 because I think I was 52.
That was it. That was it. Vader again, Hunter, Gregory, RB Wings going down. Looking for the folks in the chat here that might be on there. Rob Turbo GA, we know him pretty well. Phil's Notebook, K-Man, Corrupt Neuron, Sacro, PK Bullets, Jason on 28, not bad. Red Shaman 27. I think I am not on here. Yeah. KM Quick
51.
Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern was full. So as we can see, we did have a heck of a lot of players there, at least 50.
Yeah, and you can see what people are playing. They're playing the pinball over arcade.
Yeah. Well, I mean, part of that could be there might be some households that only have a pinball machine. There are some folks that only own an ALP and don't own an ALU.
Sure, they're not like us that have 8, 7. I think I'm at the limit of AtGames products before I have to kick something off of my arcade net.
And while you can do both on an ALU or ALU Mini or Gamer Series, you can't do both on the ALP. ALP does not have the arcade games on there. So
that'd be kind of cool if they did, though.
It would be.
Wouldn't be a bad thing, I don't think.
Would not be a bad thing at all. So, what went on pinball-wise this week, Mike? Did you play any pinball?
Today? I played
did
pinball.
today, and let's. I'm gonna try one more time because this is probably what blanked out my sound.
Oh boy,
So,
that's all right. We'll wing it. We'll try it from here. If not, you'll come
well,
back. We'll figure it
do
out.
you have the screenshot you could put up there?
I don't.
You don't.
Oh, I do in the brand. Which one am I looking for?
No, I'm talking about Al's Garage Band.
Oh, I don't have any else Garage Band.
If this goes mute, I'll be right back,
That's fine.
and then I will totally blame League Online. All
That's
right.
right.
All right. So let me try to share that tab while it's coming alive. Share, because you notice I do have that on my Pixelcade behind me.
I see that.
And there's some scores. So we've been playing some Al's Garage Band. Couple good scores put up. Hollywood Polo went 44 mil.
He did. I'm surprised. That's low for him. That's low. Hey, B.
This is taking forever to go ahead and show this image. Oh, his was just a bad picture.
It's working.
Put up Neuron, put up 156 today.
Yeah,
These are all today, aren't they?
I was kind of worried about him. I was like, man, I can't get there.
And then Mikey says to hold his beer,
Hold
which
my
is
beer.
apropos for happy hour. Puts up 330, almost 338. Let's just round that puppy up.
Let's not even pay attention to that number.
No, because
that number's in the trash.
As we go down here, let's see.
Hold his Canadian rum.
And then MCAP says he did a thing.
I did a thing.
What thing did you? Oh, OMG.
I did a thing. I'm 17 overall, period.
Amazing.
I don't know what I did. All I know is multi-ball is your friend, and it lasted like 6 minutes with all 3 balls, and it was going crazy. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's the Ellen jackpot, and the things are blowing up. But my last ball drained. I saw 146 million. I'm like, that's my score. I'm like, oh, that was the last jackpot I hit. I was like, holy cow, I don't know what I was doing. But I want to go for that number 1 score. I want to go for number 1.
What is the number 1 score? Do you know?
I think it's 999. It's an insane score.
All right, I'm going to jump over to the leaderboards real quick. Let's see, Mike, why don't you throw up the image there for
this week's Taito Tuesday. Taito Tuesday.
Actually, that's a vid. That's a vid. Go for the vid, buddy.
Tuesday in Texas. All right, guys, we're playing some games again this Tuesday. It looks like we're playing the Raskull saga. So let's check out this great video from our friends over at AtGames. And I think Leanne, she provides them. She might be creating them. So thank you. Here we go. So we go. Raston. I know Meatball's a big fan of the Raston saga. I don't think number 2. Everyone, I think, thinks 2 sucks, but 3 is better, is from what I've heard.
I've played both the pinball table and the arcade, so I'm gonna give that a shot and see how that works on Tuesday.
I just wish it wasn't Tuesday. Tuesday, I just don't have the energy to do it after the show. I'm pooped. I'm done.
Mike? Yeah, number 1. Let's go ahead and take a peek what this looks like over there. I think you may want to set your sights a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Because it's not 999 million. It's 999 billion.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if that's true or not, but
that's all okay. If we go by device,
that's
however,
insane if it is. That's insane if it is. Job of
that's on a gamer. So why don't we just go ahead and say shoot for the best pinball?
All right,
score.
I didn't look at that. I just looked at the high score, and I was like, that can't be an accurate score, but maybe it is.
Could be.
If it said Vader next to it or Hunter, I would 100% believe that.
Yeah, Hunter's got 1.1 billion.
I never seen Jabba the Hutt, that is.
So yeah, I'd say aim high, go for the number 2 spot, and see if you can be at least the best pinball score.
It is. I think I'm 16 still. Hopefully, I'm still 16.
Scrolling.
Someone beat me in the past few minutes.
No, you're 17. That's what you said
17.
you were.
Maybe I was 17th. All right. So I'll take that.
Yeah, 16 on an ALP, though. We'll take that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad
Good
at all,
time.
brother. Not bad at all. So besides Taito Tuesday, playing some pinball on that, we've also got some pinball that we got to vote on. I think starting 6 p.m. Pacific today.
Oh, today?
Today. So the fan votes are up. You get to vote for Battle 2016, Black Belt 2018.
Now, hold on. Is Battle Combat?
Yes.
Okay. Why did
Yes.
the name get changed? Do we know this?
Probably because of Atari owning the trademark for combat.
Okay.
The old Atari 2600 cartridge. At least that's what I hear. So then we got Bone Busters, Cactus Jacks, Cue Ball Wizard, Earth, Wind, Fire 2017, Going Nuts, and Pinball Champ 2018. Mike, if you had to pick your 3 right there, where are you going?
I like Bone Busters.
Yep, I agree.
I like Going Nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Cue Ball Wizard.
Dude, I didn't even put that in the show notes. That's exactly the 3 I was going for.
But Earth, Wind, and Fire is also a good table from what I recall. And maybe Pinball Champ as well. But those are probably the 3 I would grab.
See, Cactus Jacks is also a good table, but for some reason, it didn't win out for me for Cue Ball Wizards. So that's probably where I'll be going.
I'm going to write in Class of 1812 just because it always deserves a vote.
Of course. I mean, we didn't just play it or anything. I mean, gosh.
I know, but it's got it looks newer, right? The physics or the graphics or something. I still haven't updated. I'm not updating for a while, but
you silly boy.
Because it'll break something, I'm sure.
It will not.
Can't do it. My OTG works. I can't do anything.
My OTG works also, but I now have silver balls. And I got Gottlieb back last preview, so that's a good thing.
So what are you ladies and gents in the chat? What are you voting for? I know Al says Going Nuts. What are you guys going to pick? Same thing as us? Are you going somewhere different? We'll see what wins. When do we play those? Do you happen to have that? That's in a couple weeks, right?
That is in the notes. The notes say we vote from the 7th to the 13th, and then we play 21st through 27th.
Okay.
So cool. we vote. We get a week to soak it all in, maybe practice, and then put them up on the week after.
I'm also voting. The Steam Deck, maybe we'll talk about that on Tuesday's show, but it hopefully doesn't get canceled again. Last time we talked about it the next day, February.
Yeah, everything's been delayed. Delays. So Saucy not going to participate in this one. Is it just the tables you don't like, Saucy, or what?
Saucy's now a Leagues Online man, I believe, and that's why I converted like my AtGames pinball tournament. I'm just going to go with Leagues Online guys. Let's do that. I'll help it. I'll post it. Let them run it. Let them do whatever, and I'll post it on my Discord and all over the places. Let's do that. Works a lot better than the little mess we did on Saturday nights.
Yeah, I mean, well, we did ours all Discord based, and I mean, it wasn't bad, and we only did it for a couple hours,
right? And like some people said, it's not fair to play a table for 30 minutes because I was probably playing that table for 15 or 20 minutes. That was just the one play.
Yep. So, but we did a weekend one time when you were out of town.
Yeah, we did something like that.
That didn't go too bad.
We're gonna form a partnership here with Gunther and King Creole and the Dragon. Those guys are at leaguesonline.live. So stay tuned to our show Tuesday. We're gonna plug it and have some stuff about that.
And they're doing some great things going around the whole smorgasbord.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think they're promoting your other tournament.
Yep.
The FX3 tournament.
The FX3. He said they'll sponsor. Well, they'll sponsor, but push it for us as well. So not have a place for it because you really don't need to do anything since FX3 does it all for you. So it's a little bit easier.
And Travis, we will catch you up after the show. I mean, this is our AtGames specific. It did bleed over to Leagues Online because they're doing some ALP games.
Yeah,
so, but we'll talk about that.
If not later Tuesday, we'll have a segment. We'll have a segment talk about it.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. So weekly arcade net. Not much to talk about here in season 3, since season 3 is open season. So, I mean, did I play a couple of games? Yeah, believe it or not, I think I still played some of my favorites. A little bit of Fix It Felix Jr. Let's see. Someone had mentioned there were some trackball issues, which it was not the built-in games, but I played some Centipede and stuff like that. But other than that, didn't play a lot. I'm looking forward to hopefully season 4 coming back to doing
pick
3,
table.
5
Right.
games, things like that.
Not
So
play whatever you want to play.
yeah,
That's not
I mean,
fun.
no, we'll
I mean, it's
see.
fun, but it's
I mean, there
not.
might be some changes that we can't even fathom going on in
Right.
season 4.
Like, I'm not playing Central Park on open season. It's not happening.
Why not?
You put a leaderboard in front of me, I'm giving that thing an effort.
You got something to aim for. Again,
You're right.
yeah,
I don't want. I got nothing to play for right now. It's but give me a table a week, a couple tables a week. Give me private tournaments. That would be awesome.
I haven't heard anything on that in a while. We heard that there might be
that
there's some stuff going on.
Yeah, I heard October.
People were doing things about things. So, I struck out in the notes there, Mike, about the Zaccaria tables, but again, we are almost there. 104 of 105 tables are there on ArcadeNet Standard Edition.
Right.
Just, however, if you want Star God 2019, you're paying for it. I'm just letting you know. No idea why that's not there. We'll see how they do the Zacharias. It might sneak in and something might sneak out. We don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't heard any details on that.
It might be done, or that table's just going to magically appear Monday.
Yep.
Or not, because you're going to have to buy the pack to get it.
Now, the community-generated content. This is something that was new in Season 3. We've already had Best of the Ultimate Game Rooms, and then we had the Ultimate Holiday themed game rooms.
Right.
And this one is Show the Family plan. So you got the Ultimate Family Gaming Room.
I got no family in my house. I'm going to put the cat on it. Does that count?
That might work. Actually, no, Mike. That's the next one.
It's going to be pets. The pets.
There is going to be an Ultimate Pets gaming.
Pets game room.
I want to see the picture of the cat walking on one of the cab, or
she doesn't jump on them. Like, I'll watch Kong's Rush stream, and the cats are on the pinball and the arcades. My cat every morning, I can't find her. She's underneath the pinball machine sleeping.
See, a lot of folks tell me that their cats, sleep on the playfield of the ALP.
She doesn't jump on her.
That'd be the last time I had that cat if it was me, but
Right.
All right. Now, there is something in the past. I don't believe there were any prizes for these, but I got word this morning that, or last night, that for this one, for the Ultimate Family Gaming Room, they're giving away a Legends Core Plus to whatever they vote on as their favorite.
Yeah.
So there is something to be had there. I may have to bring in grandson, grandnephew, nephew, whatever it is, and take some pics this week, because this is coming up. January 13th is the finale, so that would be next Thursday.
You can take a picture with that small blue, and
for the that won't be there.
The small blue, perfect for 3-year-olds.
So you got submit your photos now, and that is going till January 13th. So, URL is in the show notes. If you want to jump on there, you can go ahead and see what's in the gallery, as well as submit your own video, some pictures, whatever works best for you. So, all righty, get rid of that, and then come back to that. This is just way too much work, Mike.
A lot of clicks.
I want a macro, just
right,
kind of like a slideshow for PowerPoint. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide.
No one likes PowerPoint. That reminds you of college. You'd sit through a 3-hour class of click. I mean, and then you're taking notes of every power. This is stupid. No one.
Yeah. Back in the day when I worked at Verizon, I did some PowerPoints that were all automatically timed. They had their own pauses. You didn't have to advance.
Oh, nice.
And they had music in the background that was perfectly timed to them. So that's way too much time. But when you're going ahead and presenting to the president of Verizon, you make it pretty.
Yeah, you try.
Yeah, you put in a little bit of effort. So there is another event going on, and it is, let me see here, I believe it's just for this week, or it ends this week, and that is the social media. Last week they gave an award out, or reward or prize for going to the Facebook page. This time it's the YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube's and go to look for AtGames Gaming, subscribe there. If you already subscribed, you're golden. But go ahead and subscribe there, and you can enter yourself in for, let's see here, 3 arcade nets for this week. And at the end of the season, a Legends Gamer Pro is up for grabs.
That's nice.
It's not too shabby. I mean, even on sale right now, I don't think you can find those for less than $1.30 right now, can you?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we've seen what did I find the gamer minis for at Sam's earlier this week?
$69 or something, $70.
$69, and those came with 5 pinball tables, and I think it was just a month, maybe in 3, but I think it was a month of arcade net.
Yeah, and buttons
Still,
too.
$69, like you were saying, Mike. If you've got a standard, a black ALU mini, that's
Plop
a
it right
heck
in
of a
there.
deal to go ahead and get a second control deck.
Sure.
So that would be some cool stuff. All right. Well, I think we have got our way all the way over to happy hour, happy hour, happy hour. So let's see here.
Really quick, you guys still in the chat? It looks like my chat kind of died. I don't see any comments for a little bit, so I don't know if something happened. YouTube's having issues, but I don't see the chat moving.
Not in here.
Maybe did a quick
Let's
refresh.
see. Are you
guys in
over
the chat?
on?
Give us a shout out. I'm assuming you're still there, but maybe. All right, there we go. All right, everyone was just concentrating apparently. Very cool. Everyone was just sitting quiet. Here they come. Everybody was just sitting and then like, oh, just watching. Thanks. Oh, Rexer's here. What's going on,
Rexer?
Little lady.
Thanks a lot, guys. Because honestly, we just thought we were just talking to nobody.
Yeah, all of a sudden the chat stopped, and I was like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I think everybody's frozen." I put someone in timeout for spamming in here, and like it stopped. I was like, "Uh oh."
Mike's, private messaging me going, just talking to nobody.
Yeah, I think the chat's
what did you do, Scott? What did you do?
I know it's his headset. Man, there we
go. Go ahead and put it back up there.
Yeah, me and you at Rexer show. Rexer, we appreciate your CES live CES coverage. At least I do, or I did. That was fantastic. Thank you.
I heard some play-by-plays. I have not had much time. It's been 2 days now, snowed in with the grandkids, and trust me, it is aging me. It really is. I think my hair just went gray, so that's why I'm wearing the hat for the night. All right, so let's talk about that thing known as happy hour. Do I really want to go ahead and do that? And then come over?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
All right, so we have 3 happy hours a week right now. We've got the VIP happy hour tonight, right after the show at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Do the math wherever else you lives. On Sunday night, the hours are different, and it's owner's pick night. Play whatever the heck you want. 6:30 Pacific, 8:30 Central, and 9:30 Eastern. Typically, if you find me in there, Mike, I'm probably playing squash, bang beads, or some of the other top games you played in the past. And same thing with the owner's pick night on Wednesday. However, that is the same hours as tonight, 5, 7, and 8. Why does nobody ever put mountain time in there, Mike? Does anybody live in the mountain time zone?
And this image, I don't know if this image, it looks great. Image looks great, but it bothers me. It should go Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. It's just bugging me that it's not in order. It's my OCD.
Mike, considering the happy hour show right now only airs on Fridays, that's why it starts on Friday.
I hear you, but it should be Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. It's just little things that irk me.
Speaking of Sunday, let's see who won last Sunday here.
Somebody with an email address. It's probably gmail.com. I'm going to email him.
Probably
right now,
is. Go ahead and just, no, don't. I'm not going to go.
Or that's the domain. It's a new domain, ****.com.
I knew I should have locked that one in. I mean, I could have had that one for $10 10 years ago.
Yeah, right.
Martinez 456 and Blaine Yoger.
That sounds good.
I'm going to go with that for now. Congratulations, guys, on your wins. Let's see. When did we do the name change, Mike? Was it?
Legends
it was this
ID?
weekend.
That was last week. This was the 30th of December.
Yeah, but a lot of people had problems. I remember the servers were down last.
Yeah, some did. Some are having
Friday,
issues on the machine. Some people couldn't do it online, but
yeah,
mine went easy because, like I said, I updated. It's like it didn't prompt me, and you're like, just go to the site. I was like, oh, that worked. I hit save, and it's like done.
Well, let's see if the Wednesdays look a little different.
There we go.
So Isaiah 2010, Lamont, and Roger Hudak. Congratulations, gang, for those wins. And Mike, honestly, you should know exactly what the 4 games are this week because it is the 4 games we could not play last week due to the server errors. So tonight we have, and thank God I have in my notes. We have Androdunos. I have no idea. Looks like a shmup.
It is.
Battle Flip Shot. I'm going to have to give that one a go.
That sounds interesting.
It does. Bang Beads was one that we didn't even, know about until we started playing it and love that game. King of the Monsters and Metal Slug X both are fan favorites on Happy Hour. King of the Monsters is just, for me, a tough game to play. I'm just button smashing on that one. I think I have more strategy in Street Fighter 2 than I do in King of the Monsters. And Metal Slug X, great co-op game. Love it, love it, love it. So, all right. Which one are you going to be playing tonight, Mike?
I'm going to be playing, I don't know. I may hop on. We'll see what's going on. I have nothing going on this evening that I can think of.
You're a Metal Slug X kind of guy.
I do. I just bought the Metal Slugs on Steam because those are fun games. I haven't played that much before.
So how many times do we own the Metal Slugs?
I don't know. Legally?
Way too many. Legally, yes.
Or from Cool Toy?
Whoa. We are not affiliated with Cool Toy, nor do we go ahead. Nor are we actually accusing him of anything.
No, we're just still playing with the joke that everyone else plays with. So.
I thought it was Tampa Tech, to be honest with you, but okay.
Yeah, his Etsy store.
Just go ahead and email cooltoy@raskull.net.
There you go.
I don't own raskull.net. Sorry to disappoint anybody. Robotron with your son. Awesome. All right. Saucy is calling dibs on King of the Monsters.
I don't know if I've played that. I think I have. But again, if you don't know the controls, it's just button smashing as much as you can.
Let's see. Who else in the chat?
What are you guys in the chat going to be playing, if you're going to be playing anything, or what's going on at the top of the hour for you guys?
Mine is going to be trying out this battle flip shot, and then probably be Metal Slug X. That's where I enjoy it the most.
Are we still playing with the VIP?
That's how it's supposed to be.
How it is? All right.
No idea who that is.
Do they know who it is?
Some Fridays, no.
Sometimes.
I'm going to be honest. There was one weekend when I got a private message going, so who did you see online tonight? This, and this. Sunday morning, I see a post going, and Raskull was the VIP. All right.
I missed that note.
What sucks about that, Mike, is I didn't get a chance to win.
That's right.
Totally invalidated because I became the VIP. Shotgun Sean going to play with his dolls.
Playing with his dolls.
For the record, this is a PG-13 show, and he's referring to Funko Pops. Okay.
Yeah, Funko Pop dolls. They're not dolls, but I tease them that they're dolls.
Al, Rosalind Saga's not till Tuesday. You're a little ahead of the game.
He's playing. Al's getting ready.
Yeah, go ahead and practice, man.
Al's ready.
I want to see you up there on the leaderboards. There you go. Oh, let's see. Okay. Raisin. All right. Well, my drink is totally empty, so I got to think about what I'm playing tonight. Yeah, definitely those two for beginners. And as always tonight, you have chance at good old 1 month of ArcadeNet. I think we give away, or not we, but AtGames gives away a Core Plus on the Fridays.
I believe so.
I'd have to look back at my notes. Unfortunately, we don't have who won last Friday because last Friday did not exist. These are not the droids you're looking for.
That's right. There was no happy hour. No one was happy.
And Saucy put up a link to the KO2 movesets in the AtGames Discord. Awesome. Well, everyone go take a look at that in your spare time before we start. That should be fun to play. Again, thank you, Saucy, for doing that. Travis is now full on his ArcadeNet. I think I've got only 23 months in there. So
I can redeem another month, I think.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've got those 6-month ones that I can't redeem yet. I'll have to wait on those.
Al, you got it. That's good news. That's good
deal.
News. I love it. 4 inches is the way to go, I think. I don't know if anyone's going to need a 6 unless you're a Rex.
Well, I was going to record a unboxing, assembly, and review video.
You can still do that.
I could. However, this other fella that we know, Dubs, went ahead and even outdid me because he went ahead and built a 4 and a 6.
Yeah, you got them both, Mac. That 6 looked huge compared to the 4.
It did. I saw that. I'm like, Whoa, dude.
Yeah, I'm glad I got the 4. The 4 is perfect.
But
height.
then again, I'm 5'7", so to me, it's a little different. I think Dubs is up there at almost
He's
6.
6 or 5'11". I'm
I
6 foot.
yeah, not that we remember everybody's height, weight, and
Right.
measurements, but
No,
no.
I'm 6 foot. It's perfect. It's a perfect height.
I think Dubs is give or take an inch on 6 foot. So,
So
but
if you haven't,
you think the 4 inch is best for you?
that's it. Yeah, on that one, absolutely.
Okay.
If you haven't ordered it, I recommend grabbing it. I know the price is a little steep for, well, not everybody, but it's a little steep for everyone. But if you can spend the $65 or the $70, depending on which one you want, the shipping's included. So that's $10, $15 value in there as well. We get 0% of you buying it. So it's just for you guys. Dubs did say when he went vertical or horizontal on the other one, he thought the height was good. I still think I need a little boost there. I'm going to put that one together here in a couple days.
I was thinking the 4 inches was good.
Mm-hmm.
Dubs is too short for the 6 inches, according to My Stuff Store.
They're always in here.
All right, so you threw the link on there. Cool.
Yeah, if anyone's interested in the
Rexer,
riser,
I appreciate the support on that. You know what? I was going to build the darn thing, PG-13, and just put it on there. But you know what? I'm going to give it a shot because I need the practice.
just do it, even if it's just for that. If it's practice, like I just downloaded OBS on my computer. I don't know what I'm doing, but you know what? I'm going to give it a shot.
OBS is a tough one. I
I'm
tried
sure
to go.
it is.
I went ahead and tried to do 2 cameras on that. This camera as well as the one that was on one of my machines on the HDMI out. And I'm just sitting there going, no.
Right.
It does work a lot better than what we're using right now for multiple cams on one computer. What you may want to try to do, Mike, just, we had a few minutes here.
Yeah, why not?
I know people who use OBS and then use that as the single input coming into StreamYard.
Right, the camera input or the virtual camera, whatever it's called.
Yep. So I think UAG told me he does that. So you can get multiple inputs into OBS and then push OBS into StreamYard. Handles it better than just StreamYard using 2 cams. I've tried that before and it fails miserably. So, but I don't have the horsepower though. This is a 2017 MacBook Air with 8 gigs in it.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Chrome shuts it down. So
it does. Hate it to death. Yeah, I should have maybe bought one of those 6-inch risers that I could have used it to measure how deep the snow was outside.
Yeah, right. I do like the risers. It's slick. I'm a big fan. Like I said, I got to put that Tetris one on. Looks like I'm putting it together early next week.
So, but yeah, I guess, Rexer, thank you again. I will go ahead and do that. It's just going to be a little unboxing, a little bit of assembly. I'm going to go ahead and try my hand at just doing some raw footage, putting it together, compiling it, overdubbing it. I may even do one of those cool things while you're assembling it where it starts playing at triple speed or something. Like
yeah, there you go.
On TV. Who knows? Just got to find the time for that between, I don't know, work, sleep, and grandkids.
Try to follow the directions because I didn't. I just put it together.
So maybe this side up or something like that.
I don't know. I looked at the instructions, like, oh, put a side to one of the fronts. I'm like, all right, I'll put it together. Nope, a piece of wood had to go this way, not that way. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm crappy with tools. I'm lucky I got it together at all.
You've impressed me. You've come a long way in terms of tools. I remember when we first started, you were so like, does it require a screwdriver?
Yeah, exactly. I had to drill a hole for a button for the Vibs. God. What a nightmare that was. It doesn't look pretty under there, but no one looks under there.
Yeah, you went out and bought a drill, a custom drill bit. I was impressed. And
he said buy the whatever, 1 1/4 or 1 1/4 or 1 in whatever it was.
I think it's 1 1/4.
I'm buying the one that was on his link that he linked to. Done.
And then you went ahead and actually upgraded all this stuff on your, or not all, but most of the stuff on your ALU minis.
I'm there. It's all there.
Quite impressive.
I want to know if we're talking about girls.
I don't know. Are we?
If my pinball's female, I'm pushing the right buttons. Ooh.
Don't tilt. Wait, what?
No.
All right. On that note, we are 5 minutes till happy hour. I do need to get a refill because I am bingo booze, bingo bourbon, bad. And I know Mrs. Raskull is not watching tonight because she doesn't feel well, so there will not be a refill coming down the stairs automatically.
What about the grandkids?
Yeah, the liquor is actually locked up. So, all right, guys, that's all we got. We have 5 minutes till happy hour. Get yourselves ready. I want to see several of you on there. Again, I'm looking at Metal Slug Axe and Battle Flip Shot, but I may try the other 2 games. If you have your Bluetooth headsets, it's cool to be in Discord to listen to everybody talking. But when
Right.
you're actually playing a one-on-one game or a co-op game, or even folks are watching the game, as you can do now in the lobby, it's kind of cool to have it in there. I know that the fidelity is not that great, but to be able to chat back and forth with the folks in your game,
Right.
I think it can't be beat. That's one of the
cool
things.
feature.
It's one of the best features, I think, of the lobby. So, all right,
Agreed.
guys, I will see you then. Mikey, thank you for joining me on the show. Appreciate hanging with you as always, and same with
thanks for having
everybody
me.
in the chat. You're welcome, PK, and good night, Kongs. Hopefully see you later. By the way, let's just go on to our next shows. Super Game Room dudes, on or off tonight? I haven't looked.
They're on.
They're on.
Tech Buzz is going to be on in a few minutes. Game Room dudes are doing the CES wrap-up show.
Okay.
And
And by the way, we've got that one last segment, the AtGames CES Roundup.
I gotta look for my notes.
Let me double check what I got in here.
I think my cat took the notes.
If I look, oh wait, hold on. I found it, Mike. There we go. It's that one.
There it is.
Yeah, there we go. So we did well. But again, we all know that usually AtGames goes ahead and does the National Owners Day and things like that. So
yeah, something will leak soon, I'm assuming.
I'm sure there will be. All right, gang. Thanks a lot. Let's see who's going to take us out here. Sean, you got us? You already did.
It's there already.
He already. No. Okay.
Looking at the star next to it. I don't know what that does. We're going to star it too. Oh, you can look at that star up here. All right, great. That's how it is.
But what does that do for?
Now we can grab it quick. Nice. Get us out of here, Scott.
All right, guys. Thank you for falling down the stairs to join us in the Basement Corner Arcade, and we will see you on the leaderboards.
See you, everybody.
And I'm just gonna sing the outro myself. Da na na na.